All ready to go then? Good. She's waiting for you.
Go to see your mistress? Our witch is always this obtuse? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't just say that line.
Go where? To see your mistress?
Siridean, yes. In a boat. It'll be fun.
No, we're going to New Eden.
The nightmare's grip on the world is too strong. The fog is too thick. You cannot enter its stronghold. There's no way back to the meeting house. Not yet. And not without help.
We've done fine on our own so far.
You're dead. Maybe you're not doing quite as well as you think.
Ooh.
You're blunt,
She told
but
you.
I take your point. We'll talk to Siridean before we move on.
That's better. Follow me. Careful. Don't rock the boat.
Damn it, I was wrong. We're not fighting. We're not fighting the that weird soldier thing.
Have we far to go?
How far is far? Don't worry. You'll be safe.
Safe?
The mire is home to many angry spirits. But my mistress keeps them quiet. Dead quiet.
What I want to know is she saw like her shadow, which I was like, ghost of shadow. I wonder if I wasn't trying to resurrect her. I wonder if there's no shadow.
Banishers and their labels.
He'll surely be back.
So will I.
The veil seems thinner here.
Always has been. We call them the Maya Marshes, but the nearby tribes call it the Ill Mouth. Stay too long, you'd get sick.
Is that why Siridean's wards wane faster than they should?
That is because she is dying.
I'm sorry.
Life's a journey. Death is but one step.
Oh, why does she have shadow? I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's because I've already, hold on, let's see. I've already sacrificed 1, 2, 3, 4 people to try to resurrect her. So I'm gonna assume if I did the other route, if I did a playthrough where I don't sacrifice anyone, she's not gonna see a shadow. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, they don't count. I didn't sacrifice them. So yeah, 4. She's gonna look in and then she's gonna be like, oh, there's nothing there.
This is almost as lovely as that ride through Herengracht.
All we're missing is the hailstones and the Russia at our heels.
I'm sure we can arrange something.
You do plan the best escapes.
So I'm talking to you about let's talk about the soldier dude.
It's all so. What does he want?
Destruction, bloodshed. Siridean's had on a play. They must have known each other once.
He could help you banish him.
You Banishers are so arrogant. He's Siridean's business. Best we don't interfere.
About Siridean, about this. Oh, so we're gonna go through all the dialogue anyways.
Mentor?
I could tell you quite a lot, but I'm not going to. She's a very old witch who's tended this very big garden for a very long time.
That's it?
Believe me, that's more than enough.
I like how the spirits here don't attack me. They're just like chilling. Like they're all just standing there.
Welcome to Siridean's Island.
There is much power here.
Oh, you noticed that, did you? Like I say, welcome to Siridean's Island.
I can always have gotten more sleep. I think I went to bed like a little later than I would like, because I was starting to get on a roll last night on Apex. Like, I finally broke out of that funk, and I was like, okay, I think I'm Ooh, let's start to get it, you know. We finally got 2 wins yesterday.
She's at home and expecting you. Follow the path until you find a black pond near ancient ruins. I'll see you there soon enough.
Also, the dog woke me up earlier than normal. I don't know why. Oh yeah, she
How
does that.
do that? It's a trick, right?
There's more to that one than tricks. The girl is gifted.
She's right behind me. I didn't even. I was like, why do I hear like scratching? She just climbed on the couch. Okay. Well, I know there's a bonfire up ahead. Ah, I see. Well, I see that too, but there's another thing over here.
Sorry, no can do.
There's so many like little gated areas. Like it's supposed they're trying to do more Metrovania style, but I was like, this is not a Metrovania game. Well, I mean it is, I guess, but come on now, let's not gate so many things. This is honestly, this is just
If
like
you
more
need
of a
breather,
story
you can do it
game
here.
with a hint of combat. That's how I would explain this game. Where's the bonfire? Oh, here. I like how they make me back up. Okay, there we go. I can upgrade an ability. Gauge is full, increases rifle damage, but maybe this is actually a good thing. Oh, what's the one back here? Banishing an enemy restores 20% health points. The banish points gains are reduced. Ugh, that's not that cool. That's actually... Okay, I'll do this one. Yep. Honestly, what the hell was it? This... Okay, there we go. So it's like, boom. Oh, okay. Well, there's no enemy to hit, so I guess she didn't hit him.
Shall we?
I can't do. Okay, I'm gonna guess we're gonna about to learn the ability to remove these bind things soon, because. I don't have the ability to do anything with it right there. How? I literally just second guessed myself. I was like, did I have the ability to do that and I just forgot about it? Even though it's only been a few days, but recently I've been starting to be like, oh man, my memory is not great.
Witches do like to be creepy.
As a child, I made
Oh,
dolls
these?
just like those.
I bet you did.
Damn. Half of me is like, maybe if we destroy it, we'll make Siridean mad when we meet her. She'll be like, why did you shoot down my dolls? My Blair Witch dolls.
Seeker's Black Pond. I can see why they call this the Ill Mouth.
Did she just know this area? I was like, who told you this is called the Illmouth? I was like, nobody said anything about that to me. You want a Hope World?
What is
Breath.
that?
Antea?
I like bleak worlds. Yeah. I couldn't get into Breath of the Wild, honestly. I was like, it's fine. And like I've said before, for some reason, I think more... It's just like... big games where they don't really guide you too much. Gives me anxiety. Because I'm like, where do I go? I need you to tell me where to go. I mean, I say anxiety, not enough anxiety to be like, oh my god. But it's just like, you know... Where you're just like, I don't know. I just want you to tell me kind of where to go. Don't just be like, hey, do whatever the fuck you want. Siridean prepared everything you'll need for the ritual. Take them and next time get your own ingredients. Oh, okay. I guess we're not. Okay, we can't do the can't do the ritual yet.
No, that's not quite true. I knew who I was, it's just... I was lost, and I had nowhere to go. I had no when to go. Does that make sense?
Time lays traps.
You've had a whole
for death.
conversation already?
It's never fair.
His voice was a beacon. The light in the darkness that led me back to me. And to the world.
You have a powerful connection, you two. Or will have. Or had. Possibly all three. And here he is, the other Banisher.
Oh, she is tall.
Greetings.
Good day.
Come, sit. It's been too long.
Or is he short? I don't know.
Have we met?
Of course we have. Just now. Also later. Decades ago. Never mind. It's good to see you, Red McRae.
I told her our story. I hope you don't mind.
Such
Okay,
an
yeah.
ordeal. I'm so very sorry you have to go through it. How hard it must be for you both.
Thank you.
But now you're here together, and I'm glad. Because you'll only be able to end this together.
Let's start going from bottom up, I guess. Who are you exactly?
Who are you exactly? Who is Seeker?
We, Banisher, are witches.
Aye, that much I knew.
Are you linked to the Nightmare's Wrath? Siridean sounds familiar.
Siridean. Name sounds very familiar.
To a Scotsman, it should. Once, a long time ago, I too was named Seeker. An old friend called me Siridean. Little Seeker, he said.
Siridean, aye.
When I needed a new name, I took the one he'd given me. Or at least a form of it that fits my tongue. Siridean. Fits me well, I think.
You must reclaim... Oh, they say it
Must reclaim
verbatim. I don't
Antea's
actually have to read it out loud.
Seeker tells us the meeting house can't be reached. The fog cannot be crossed.
Seeker is right. The fog is the nightmare.
The nightmare makes the fog? Are these lands plagued? I mean, these lands are definitely plagued, but let's go with this one.
The nightmare makes the fog, you mean?
The fog is the nightmare. The nightmare is the fog. Each grows the other as their influence strengthens. It taints everyone all through New Eden. It clouds their minds and distorts their vision. But you have already cleared the Darkwoods. The work has begun. It must continue.
Why is there no native presence? It's because they were all wiped out by trying to spread Christianity
Why have we found so little native presence in New Eden?
before this whole curse.
They have been here, but they have never settled. Wise men and women know that the region, the Maya marshes especially, are rotten.
Is that why you settled here?
Here, the hem is thin and frail, and the mire rich in agitated spirits. It is also secluded and hard to find. Both excellent reasons to remain. Here, we may hide away and mend the hem.
You brought us here. Why?
You have many questions, and I have little time.
Your novice mentioned it. I am
You're a
sorry.
novice. You didn't like
I am
not your apprentice?
Soon I'll be one with the trees, root and bark. But that is not why I asked you here. Dearest dears, the path ahead is yet unclear. But know this. If you are to defeat the nightmare, your hearts must be open. Open, of course, to each other. No barriers. Your bond must be strong.
Let's go with that one.
How can we defeat it? How can we even begin to match its power?
You surrender unconditionally to each other. When you died, dear Antea, New Eden crumbled, but some yet live. Seek them out. Help them.
The nightmare won't like that.
No, you are, after all, a threat to her existence. And rightly so. She believes you cannot reach into her domain. She is wrong. There is a way. The void. A dreadful place beneath both the incarnate and the invisible. When you have learned to walk the void, you may use it to enter the nightmare's den. First, you must free the people of New Eden from her grip.
Help the people responsible for our fate. No one was really responsible. We went into that church ourselves, or meeting house.
To reach New Eden and retrieve my body, we must help the very people who created the nightmare in the first place?
Yes.
Oh, okay, created the nightmare.
Excuse my lack of enthusiasm. Can we not just go back to the meeting house and do our jobs?
You must release folk here from her grasp. Only then, through the void, may you reach New Eden Town and confront her.
How do we access the void? Is there a ritual?
In places, the void is breached. Follow the beacons. Do not stray, and all will be well. Our seeker crafted you a tuning key. With it, you may open the breach. Don't linger. Time is fickle.
Show me your wares. This lady has become a shopkeeper. We found a cursed item.
We recently came across a cursed item and thought you could help us cleanse it.
Really? Why us?
Well, you know, spells, curses, witches.
I was teasing. How fun it is to see you
I like this lady.
There are many ways to enchant an item or dispel its curse. Seeker may be of help. Go talk to her. She likes to tease you too.
Like master, like apprentice. How did Seeker know where to find me?
By the beach as I drowned.
This is a stupid
sent Seeker
question.
to find me.
You should have asked, like, how did you know where I was? Oh, never mind.
Are you
He did ask that.
asking an old hedge witch how she knows what goes on in her own garden? The woods and rivers are full of friendly claws, and feathers and scales. I always know what I need to know.
I guess that's the best answer we can expect.
It is the best of all those I've tried, dearest dears.
The nightmare in the meeting house was by far the most powerful ghost I've ever faced. From where did it come?
Unforgiving wrath is a bottomless well for vengeful spirits. But in this case, I suspect an even more vile source involved.
Was the beast linked to the... Oh. Now we're getting into it. Maybe we're going to learn more about this Deborah lady. Because they keep saying, yeah, it's like that. Okay, which one? What do I want to know more? Are we able to ask both questions later? I kind of want to... Let's do Deborah. Because I want to know more about this lady.
Deborah.
Not much. I have avoided the people of New Eden for decades. I do know she was tried for witchcraft.
Oh.
Was she a witch? Was she one of yours?
Would it matter if she was? She was no witch. She was a woman, a victim of the basest of human fears.
Okay, now we know more about Deborah. But how was she abandoned by Kate?
We know the beast was linked to the nightmare. We're not so clear on how.
Through the beast, the nightmare inflicted its curse upon the settlers. The beast was its avatar. I'm sure it has others.
What are they exactly?
They are manifestations of her power. They may also represent her only weakness. The nightmare's spirit was shattered by the violence that created it. Properly studied, the pieces may provide the key to lifting her curse.
Okay. Let me just see your wares since I'm
The
here, I
hedge
guess.
witch have something interesting in her swamps for a banisher.
I always have, and I always will.
Well, I feel like I... Hitting an enemy with a manifestation grants. $1,000 for that? I don't own any of these. Yeah, I bought it. I don't know. Cool. I'm hoping that's something I needed to upgrade my
Thank
equipment.
you, Siridean. We'll be off.
Before you leave, tell me, what did you choose?
What do you mean?
Each of you made a promise to the other. What was it? What did you choose?
To bring her back to life.
I chose to stay.
Lives for a life. An expensive bargain.
I made a promise. I'll pay the price.
I do not judge the deal. I worry about the cost.
I've committed. The cost is the cost.
The tuning key is on the table. In the void, it will protect you. Seeker waits at the pool to show you the way.
Yeah, you're a very helpful lady. Let me just help myself to your to the stuff in your house. You know, I don't think you need these anymore, right? Because You said you were passing soon. So let me just take everything. If you ever fulfill your destiny and choose to leave New Eden, remember that there will always be a place for you in the belly of the moon. Until then, may this humble book by yours truly remind you that you have many hidden sisters. That's too long. I'm not reading that one.
Witchery. Feels unnatural. Dangerous.
Banishing, of course, is.
Help yourself and take all the help you need.
You're a lot of help, lady.
Funny looking spinning wheel. Do you weave with it?
Of course. I weave essence, Red McGrath.
Is she the villain in Sleeping Beauty? She's weird. Yeah, at the end of the game, we're gonna find out she connects to the fairy tale Sleeping Beauty. Maleficent. There we go. I was like, wait, who? What was her name? It was Maleficent, right? Now I'm forgetting. Now I'm not sure. Lady, chill out. I just left your master's place. Like, you know, if I just ran towards you, I would have missed out on some soul shard. Also, she is the one that it is Sleeping Beauty, right? Where it was that spindle or whatever the hell it is, and you know, she poked her finger and then went to sleep. Okay, cool. So many shiny stuff. Okay. Alright. Here I come. Teach me your ways.
Siridean gave us a tuning key. Now I know how you pull your little disappearing trick.
It's no trick. It's what we do to survive. Too many bastards out there want us dead.
So what we saw on the other side of the island, that was a void breach?
Yes. You'll be using them too. But not this one. Not yet. There's another one. A little ways
Aurora,
off,
that was her name. I
in the
forgot
back of
about
the
that.
cave. Use that one for now. This one is special. It's the last and only way into New Eden town since the bridge burned down.
We could go back to New Eden right now?
Why would you want to do that? The nightmare is strong. She has New Eden by the proverbials. Loosen her grasp, and maybe, just maybe, you can walk through that breach and live.
All right. We get it.
You have your tuning key. Hold on to it for dear life.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Once through the breach, there's no turning back. Keep going and don't look back.
I'm gonna look back and see what happens.
So, who's Deborah?
I know no Deborah. I don't think I've ever known a Deborah.
About you. Let's learn more
Tell
about
me
you,
about
Seeker.
yourself, Seeker.
How do I put this politely?
Fuck off.
No.
I'm curious. What do you think of the nightmare yourself?
I think the nightmare is the child of our father's iniquities. And of our own sins too.
Do you admire it?
I fear it. But I accept its wrath, as I accept the rain. And New Eden surely deserves the flood.
Void walking. Can you tell me more about it?
I use it to leap from one breach to another, as Siridean taught me. I don't dally, nor should you.
Why not?
The void is terra incognita. I suspect Siridean knows, but isn't saying.
I don't know what that means. What is
Very bad sign.
something incognita? Hello, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. Says this is your first time in the chats. Is this actually your first time here? We found a cursed item.
We found a cursed object.
They said she did ask
Object?
me to talk to
What
the seeker.
object?
A chest, locked and evidently cursed.
A curse could mean different things, depending. What do you think happened?
We found it in the wilderness. We think maybe someone bound a spirit to it for protection.
Ah, I do believe you found a chest belonging to Fear God.
How many chests are there?
Ah, chest. How many more are there?
I didn't ask and he didn't say. I know it's more than one. I guess it's a lot more than one. He had a thing for collecting trinkets and locking them up for safekeeping.
Why?
Fear God Waterbury believed there was something about New Eden that drew folk to the occult.
He wasn't wrong.
Honestly, I don't actually remember what chest they're talking about. How are you? I am fine. I am fine. I'm doing well. And more importantly, I must ask you. Well, two questions. First question is, do I call you Lisa or do I call you Melissa? Maybe it's Melissa? Shall I call you 50? I don't know. What would you like me to call your name? I always try to call people by what they would prefer me to call them by. But number two is, I like to ask, have you been keeping it sexy out there? Melissa. Yeah, it's Melissa. Melissa. Okay, Melissa. Who?
I'm sorry, who?
Fear God Waterbury, local holy man. Hermit, died years ago. On my wanders I'd meet his ghost from time to time. Crazy old man. More bark than bite, though.
Did he have a thing for making cursed boxes?
Fear God Waterbury had a talent, and he used it to lock things away. Things he considered too dangerous to leave free.
I don't remember what chest they're talking about. Like, what chest?
How do we get it open?
Why would you want to open it? That's demonology, and I'm not one for stepping in no demonology. Even if old Fear God wasn't the worst. But from what he told me, Fear God Waterbury, the man, not his ghost, kept a ritual of unbinding in his breviary.
Do you have this breviary?
No, but I know he can find it. He spent his last years in seclusion, deep in the dark woods.
Go back to the
Go
dark
northeast
woods.
from the hunter's camp. Keep to the east side of the trail until you can turn south. You should come to a clearing. He had a hut there. You forget things sometimes, so here. I'll write it down for you.
Thank you. The game gave me an out
We'll be going.
to be like, hey, just in
Hope to talk
case,
again soon.
just in case you're
Yes.
not gonna remember, we'll give
I do so
you,
enjoy our little chats.
we'll
across
give
the
you a
Let me get this
waypoint.
right. We're looking for a breviary belonging to a demonologist that Seeker met after his death. All this in order to learn how to cleanse malignant spirits bound to cursed objects.
Remember Balthazar H. Frenhofer's teaching. Efficient, adaptive, versatile.
You know, unlike Souls games where they're like, yeah, we gave you a story element. You better remember it or else, you know, you're just gonna forget about it because we don't give waypoints.
Is this Seeker's Cave?
Only one way to find out.
It's the trapper thing from Ghost. Alright, here we go. Avoid traveling. They said don't look back. We are gonna look back. I look back. What's the consequences? They lied. There was no consequence for looking back.
God, where are we?
Remember what we were told. Follow the beacons. Move fast. No looking back.
I look back again. Nothing happening. Also, I can't even get off the path anyways. There's no like actual side path. I look back again. And then I looked back again. Nothing's happening to me. They lied. They lied. Antea, you must test the boundary. Oh, this looks kind of cool. Antea, don't believe everything the witches tell you. I can't. This game is very much like...
Place looks barren.
I can't, yeah, it's just like you do what you gotta do.
This is the realm of the dead. This is the underworld.
This is where Hades lives.
Let's not linger.
Damn, what is her name? In Greek mythology, where... is it Persephone? Where she had a chance... Oh, well, it wasn't... The lover of Persephone, if it is Persephone... If it, yeah, remember when they're like, oh, Hades like, don't look back, just walk all the way out and you'll get her back.
Did you hear that?
And then he looked back at the end.
Keep moving.
Where's that laughing at? Maybe we'll fight a ghost in this place. What happens when you banish a ghost from the underworld? Where do they go?
There. A way out.
First young girl.
What is going on?
I know that voice from long ago. I banished its owner.
What does that mean?
It means we must leave. Now.
Yeah, isn't Persephone like, didn't Hades take her from him? And then from the lover, like the original lover? Persephone was not a willing participant in this marriage, I know that. But I think eventually she...
Beacon is dead. Well, what new abomination is this?
I'd say a sorrow used as a Cerberus. That's unheard of.
As a Cerberus, we are mixing Greek mythology now. Inside the void, enemies are able to regenerate their health, and Tea's powers are also amplified. She deals more... Oh my god. So if we don't take them out immediately, they heal themselves? Okay.
Every totem killed makes it stronger.
Makes what stronger? I could have sworn I pressed the dodge button, but hey, you know, whatever floats your boat, I guess.
Look to me.
No. Okay, whatever you...
Time to end this monstrosity.
Do I actually need to fight these guys? Because it says just fight the Sorrow. Is this a thing? Oh, it is. Yeah, I don't actually...
If you need it.
Okay, so it's about, like, just, you know...
Remote hold of this scroll.
I don't know, but we need to go.
Yeah, before that... Okay, yeah, there's no other thing we can pick up. That's fine, because we're leaving. I want to buy my Switch in survive storage. If you have learned the void traveling ritual, you can now enter void breaches. Discover void breaches are displayed on your map. But yeah, I know Demeter didn't like that, but I'm pretty sure
It's supposed to get us through unnoticed.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Persephone still didn't like well, first of all, I'm pretty sure Hades isn't the well, most media don't portray Greek mythology the way it was actually done. Because, you know, none of the gods are actually that great. And the thing, you know, the thing is, actually, out of all the gods, Hades was actually probably the best, like, the least, how would you say it? The Hades was not the worst out of all the gods.
Are you all right?
I'll do. But that nightmare over there, we know so little about it. That worries me. What about you?
Whatever the reason, that nightmare is here because of something these men and women did. New Eden reeks of their guilt.
Man, we're about to open the closet to New Eden.
Curse these people.
We're about to expose
Curse them
all
and
the
their
skeletons.
sins and their sins.
We'll get there.
We always do.
Are those breaches really safe?
We were protected.
You heard the whispers, the despair, and that one voice. It called to you. Something knew you were there. It saw you. I thought... For a moment, I thought of them. Those poor butchered boys. I swear in the void I heard their screaming. Wains. Sent to die for their sultan's pride. It was like I was back in the Balkans.
Oh, he's talking about his past, not... He feels no guilt for the people we sacrificed to try to get her back. But whatever, you know, the war he was in before is the one he's haunted by. Oh, maybe not the war, because it says I gave the ghost their ascent. So she was there with him. So I guess something happened in the Balkans when they went. Now we'll go with the more comforting one, I guess.
You're you, and you're here with me, right now.
I don't feel like myself. This void. Is it hell? Like in the scriptures?
The scriptures. Whose scriptures?
It's just a... What if all the teachings of my youth were wrong? What if what we just saw is what awaits me for my sins? I became a banisher to help the living by ending the suffering of lingering ghosts. But we don't end their pain. We condemn them to an eternity of suffering. We curse them.
Rory, you are the kindest, most compassionate banisher I have ever met. Don't let an old god scare you into thinking otherwise.
This void is the work of no god. What if they come back? What if the souls I blamed come for me? They'd have every right.
The spirits of the living are consumed in the ritual. They're not coming back.
And now he's feeling guilty
All is
for
well.
the choices
As long
I
as
have
we
made.
Stay together, all is well.
Aye. All is well. Right.
Also, I just saw it. My bad, Melissa. Thank you for the follow. Might be. What was I trying to say? Oh, I was really like, oh, he feels guilty that, you know, and then he said the line, what if they come back and blame me? What if the ending...
Seeker wasn't lying about the burned down bridge.
What if the
Which way?
ending of this game
North by the
is that
mountains
she
or south
lives,
through the lowlands?
Let's pick one and see where it takes us.
but the spirits, so like the spirits that I've sacrificed for her, take my life instead. So I traded my life for hers. Actually, that would be a lot cooler ending. If I'm being honest. It'll be one of those things where they're like, hey, you know, there's
If you need a breather,
there's
we can do it
consequences. There's never free. As you know, as we've learned in Full Metal Alchemist, it's fuck, what is the line? Equal exchange or something. What is the line in Full Metal? What they always say in alchemy? Equivalent exchange. Equivalent exchange. A life for a life. Nothing is for free. There's nothing actually here to do. All right. I think I'm going to call it here.